All right, Red Sox fans, we got coverage of Game 4 of the ALDS against the Astros, and yesterday I had to eat my words quite a bit, actually, as the Red Sox ended up beating the Astros pretty handily, 10-3, although it wasn't always an easy trip, as we know. David Price had to hold them steady for 4 innings, and eventually the Red Sox broke through with a 6-run 7th inning, and this guy was a big reason why. Hanley Ramirez having a great game yesterday. He's up to bat against Charlie Morton here in this bottom of the 2nd inning. Astros leading 2-1 because for some reason the Red Sox pitched Rick Porcello, which was a dumb idea, but whatever. He's admittedly done better than everybody else, only giving up 1 run in the 1st inning and then another run in the 2nd inning. So right now the Red Sox with a run of their own on the Xander Bogaerts home run makes it 2-1. That's how math works. So here we go. Pitch is low. The umpires have been up to their usual tricks as usual. In the 1st inning, the Red Sox got screwed out of a potential rally because the umpire said that Mitch Moreland swung at a pitch that was a wild pitch that would have been, bets to third. Instead, it was the 3rd out of the inning. But, that's just the umpires. Who needs the players to determine the game when a bunch of old guys who suck can do it? And, of course, whenever the Astros do anything, they never swing at any pitches. Oh, nice, base hit. Man, he is on fire. That's his 5th hit and 5 at-bats, going back to yesterday's game. So Hanley getting it done. Kind of another questionable move by the Red Sox was not having him bat higher up in the order. I'm normally not one of these guys that says, you got to bat this guy 3rd or this guy 4th. But I think in this case, with so many of the Red Sox struggling offensively and a few people doing well, you need to kind of, shake things up a little bit. And even though Bogaerts had the home run, I think Bogaerts should have been moved down in the order. Hanley should have been moved up to 3 or something. I don't know. That's just me. It doesn't matter now. The Red Sox scored in the 1st, and, they got a runner on now thanks to Hanley Ramirez. So should have Mitch Moreland coming up if the lineup is the same. And Mitch Moreland's been hitting pretty well as well, other than, no, it wouldn't be Moreland because he was in the 1st inning. I don't know. See, this is why I don't pay attention. Maybe they switched him too, because I know Moreland used to be after Ramirez, or maybe he was before him. I don't know. The lineup, by all accounts, makes no sense. You got Pedroia batting leadoff, who has bad knees and can't really run that well, and hasn't really been hitting that well either. And then you got Bogaerts after him, who hasn't been hitting that well. Then you get to the the middle of the lineup, it's a little better, but I don't know. I just don't know. Oh, it's Devers. That's right. Devers had the big home run yesterday. So let's see what he can do here as he takes ball 1. Devers I like. Like I mentioned yesterday, I haven't had enough time to hate him. Like, he's only been around a couple months, and he hasn't really done anything that offensive. His defense is kind of bad. Every time I watch him, he throws a ball in the stands, and I don't know how he does that. I mean, you would think fielding practice, just by sheer luck, he wouldn't throw a few balls in the stands, but nice swing there. Fouls it off for strike 1. He does have a good swing, that Devers. I actually went to a Pawtucket Red Sox game earlier this year when he was with Pawtucket and got to see him take a few at-bats. He had a double and he struck out, and I think he walked. He looked good, though, in his at-bats, except for the strikeout. That was pretty bad. He swung at a pitch way outside the zone. He's gotten a little bit better with that in the majors. Still strikes out, but he doesn't swing as much crap. Yeah, that guy looks happy. That's Brent Strom for you. Good old pitching coach of the Houston Astros. That was outside. Are you serious? Why did I even have, that shouldn't have even been close. Well, why was that called a strike? That should have been, possibly a strike. That shouldn't have, I just hate the umpires so much. Now, if the umpires think they can play baseball, they should just play baseball instead of ruining the games for us. They should just start their own league of old guys. There you go. Got a base hit anyway. Suck it, you umpires. Suck it. Or is that not a base hit? Seriously. The umpires should all get together, and they should all start their own teams, just have a bunch of umpires, and then they can have other umpires umpire the game, and then they can realize how bad they are at their jobs. It's actually not a bad idea. Better yet, maybe some of the Major League players can umpire the umpire games. Oh, you didn't swing at that? Too bad. You're out. Stupid umpires. Good job, Devers. Getting that base hit. Runners on 1st and 2nd now. And let's see if Houston's going to get anyone warming up. I know the trend this postseason has been as soon as your starting pitcher gets in trouble, they warm someone else up. Vasquez, not too many at-bats in the series, just the 3, but he is 2 for 3. Vasquez was a pleasant surprise this season. Batted about .297. That's one of those things, and you would think, okay, he batted 297, maybe it was in a short sample size, but he played about half the season. Him and Sandy Leon splitting time at catcher. So he hit pretty consistently most of the season. He had a walk-off home run against Cleveland. He had a couple big hits. So, I mean, it's not like past years when Christian Vasquez would be up and I'd be going, oh, no. Like, he actually has a chance here. Not that Morton's been doing all that great either. I guess Morton is kind of like their Porcello. He's just okay. I still don't know why our Porcello's pitching in a must-win game. It'd be one thing if they were up 2-1, but they're down 2-1 in the series. That one is also low for ball 2. But again, I mean, I guess you couldn't go to Sale on 3 days rest, and, it's not like you need to win this game or anything, so save him for Game 5 if there is one. Pomeranz maybe was an option, although he pitched even more recently. I don't know. I guess, in retrospect, Porcello's all you had. Maybe Rodriguez would have been a better option, but how much better, really? I mean, we're at the point where even Chris Sale's given up 7 runs to this team, so I can't sit here and go, oh, that's a bad choice. They're all bad choices. Seriously, every game of this series, the Astros have scored first, and it's been quick, too. It hasn't been like, oh, they just scraped a run out. It's been like, Houston scored because your pitching sucks. Like, it's been that obvious. But right now, Red Sox last couple games actually showing some life at the plate. Got a couple runners on here. Another low pitch. Glad that wasn't called a strike. Was that ball 4 or was that ball 3? I don't know why I thought that was ball 3. All right, if it's ball 4, then we got bases loaded, nobody out, and here comes the miserable guy for the Astros, the pitching coach. I already forgot his name. Something Brent Strom, I think. Strom, something. I don't know. Rewind the video. I say it there. There's Chili Davis, Red Sox hitting coach, looking on proudly as his lineup mounts a threat. All right, if we don't get at least one run out of this, then I don't know what to say. I would say I'm disappointed, but I really can't say that when I don't expect much. But the fact that the Red Sox are making this a series, and obviously if they win today, it's really a series, that is impressive in itself. I think the Astros are a much better team. I've gone on record as saying that. But, when it comes to the teams I like, a lot of times, to be honest, they aren't better than the other team, but they win because of heart. So if the Red Sox are going to win, it's going to be because of heart. It's going to be because of pitching. It's going to be because of good plays in the field. And it's going to be because somebody like Jackie Bradley Jr., puts together a great at-bat and gets a big hit to give the Red Sox the lead. That kind of stuff is what has to happen. Because they don't have an Altuve. They don't have George Springer. They don't have the kind of players that, are going to strike fear in the other pitcher and give them a chance to go deep. That's not the Red Sox game, at least not this year. They used to have Manny and David Ortiz, but that was a long, long time ago. They had that middle of the order that was deadly. And now they have just the middle of the order. 168 home runs in the regular season, no grand slams. That's surprising, actually. I didn't realize they had no grand slams all season. Could this be their first? I guess that was a strike. I'm to the point where the umpiring is so bad, if they're even close, I'll just give it to them. I mean, I've expected kind of an F+ performance from the umpire, so if they give me a D, that's a step in the right direction. So here we go. Bradley Jr. up to bat. 1-1 the count. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Red Sox fans wearing garbage bags to keep dry. That was inside. Got to make sure, though. That should be a ball. It is a ball. Okay, thank you. Thank you, umpire. Thank you so much for letting the game be played the right way. Oh, that was so nice of you. So grateful for that. Thank you for doing your job right. Umpires. I don't get it. That was... that could have gone either way. He called it a strike. That looked low. Again, I mean, I'd be more mad if I thought the umpires were good at their jobs, but they're not. So I can't really say, oh, you screwed that up. He did screw that up. But you know what? I've seen that called a strike. I've seen it not called a strike. Usually when the Red Sox are pitching, it's not called a strike. When the Astros are pitching, it mysteriously becomes a strike. But what do I know? Oh, come on! That was outside. Umpires, if you want to play baseball, we'll do that league idea, all right? You can all play baseball, see how easy it is, and we'll see how many strikes you get called on you, because that was outside. That one was close. The other one was outside, and it's always on, like, the sliders that tail away, too. It's not even like it goes over the plate. It goes away from the plate. He barely pulled it back. It was clearly a ball. That's all right. We don't need to win the game or anything. Thanks, umpires. Thanks a lot! deal with Pedroia now. So sick of the umpires. You know, try to enjoy a game of baseball played by baseball players, not old men with masks on. That's a pop-up. It really sucks. You know, and I've been feeling this way for a long time, but especially in big games, the umpires always show up more than the players, so it's disappointing. You know, you come to the ballpark to see the players play the game, not to see the umpires ruin it. But, you know, I guess you don't get that. You don't get it a lot. The umpires will always win. It's one thing. Most people can't say they always win. The umpires can say they always win, because who's going to argue with them? Can't argue balls and strikes. They actually put that in the freaking contract. Like, it's like, you can't argue balls and strikes because we're always right. Just don't worry about it. We got it. Idiots. Well, what other venue can you say that? Where else can you go like, oh, you can't argue this? It's like, well, maybe you're wrong. Nope, not wrong. No, can't argue it. Can't argue your, you know, whatever. Whatever we say goes. Pedroia takes a foul ball off the ankle. I don't know. Alright, so now it's 1-2 to Pedroia. Try to get a sac fly and tie the game at least. I don't know. That Bradley at bat really discouraged me. Foul ball. We got Bogarts coming up after this, so I'm not very confident about this inning going on much further. So at the very least, let's try to get a sac fly to tie the game, and then maybe, I don't know, be 2 outs. I'm already... If Pedroia strikes out here, the inning is for all intents and purposes over, because Bogarts isn't going to do crap. It's not. Alright, here we go. 1-2 the count. Morton getting ready with the pitch. Here we go. Outside. Was that a ball? Okay, thank you. Thank you for doing your very easy job. Piece of crap. Bogarts on deck. 2-2 the count. Oh, come on! Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Come on! Oh, why isn't he dying? Oh, good. Throw yourself out, you idiot. Well, who's going to throw you out? Who's going to throw you out? You idiot! I want you dead immediately. Guys, all over the plate, everything's a strike. I want him thrown out of the game at once. I want him removed forcefully. Yeah, go to hell. You suck! Yeah, go ahead and chew your gum. What a disappointment. Alright, well, we gotta count on Bogarts now. That's the situation I want to be in. There we go. Bases loaded, nobody out. Of course, that's a strike. Are we even trying now? We even trying to do our job? Let's see, we got this guy here, that was outside. I don't know. That was inside, falling off the plate. I don't know. I mean, he's an idiot. I would yell at him, but it's not going to do anything. All right, 1-1 to Bogarts. There you go. It's 2 at-bats ruined. 2 at-bats. Ruined. Not to mention the last inning with the check swing. Oh, was that a strike? Okay, that one just missed, I guess. Hate the umpires. Hate them. I don't like the officials in any of the sports. I feel like the NFL referees make up rules as they go, but at least they do things sometimes. That's it. There's your inning. Bases loaded, nobody out. They don't score. The umpires win.